And I'm back with another article. This one comes to us from Cambridge University Press, the Cambridge Core Psychological Medicine. The title reads, to redo this, Maternal Immune and Affiliative Biomarkers and Sensitive Parenting Mediate the Effects of Chronic Early Trauma on Child Anxiety. It comes to us September 11th of 2017. There are the authors. The abstract says this: chronic early trauma alters children's stress reactivity and increases the prevalence of anxiety disorders, yet the neuroendocrine and immune mechanisms underpinning this effect are not fully clear. Animal studies indicate that a mother's physiology and behavior mediate offspring stress in a system-specific manner. But few studies tested this external regulatory maternal role in human children exposed to chronic stress. So here are the methods. We followed a unique cohort of children exposed to continuous wartime trauma. At 10 years, maternal and child's salivary immunoglobulin A and the oxytocin biomarkers of the immune and affiliated systems were assayed. Maternal and child relational behaviors observed. Mother and child underwent psychiatric diagnosis and child anxiety symptoms assessed. Results were exposed mothers had higher SIGA and lower OT than the anxiety symptom, more anxiety symptoms, and their parenting was characterized by reduced sensitivity. Exposed children showed higher SIGA, more anxiety disorders, and post-traumatic stress disorder, and more anxiety symptoms. Path analysis model defined 3 pathways by which maternal physiology and behavior impacted child's anxiety. Increased maternal SIGA, which led to increased child SIGA. Augmented child anxiety, reducing maternal OT, which linked to a diminished child OT and social repertoire, and increasing maternal anxiety, which directly impacted child anxiety. The conclusions are findings. The first, to measure immune and affiliation biomarkers in mothers and children, detail their uniqueness and joint effects on children's anxiety and response to stress, highlight the relations between chronic stress, immune activation, and anxiety in children, and describe how processes of biobehavioral synchrony shape children's long-term adaptation. Let me tell you what I hear here. I'm no scientist, nor am I a doctor. I'm just a regular person who's reading these papers. Now, what this sounds to me like is that when a mother is pregnant during a wartime trauma, exposed to continuous wartime trauma. Now, that's what we have right now. The Bible says wars and rumors of wars, which sounds to me like another term for continuous wartime trauma. And what does that equal? Well, this. And that just sounds like medication of the future, right? Because we're creating these things. I'm not seeing anyone trying to fix these problems. They're creating these problems. They're creating more war. They're creating more separation anxiety. They're creating more illnesses. They're creating these problems that they're so desperate to solve. I don't think these people are good for anybody, to be honest. I'm not exactly sure what is happening. That is what I'm reading there. You tell me what your thoughts are in the comments so far. There's not too many, and I typically get to them within a day or two. Unless, of course, YouTube prevents me from seeing such comments, which occasionally happens. So if you do leave a comment and I don't see it, let me know if it was something I needed to see, and or, wait till the algorithm decides to let me see it. So weird how YouTube does. But these articles, what are they really telling me? Jeez Louise.